let's think about e-commerce marketing here and everything that goes into it. I try to break it down into three basic sections. The first one that's really important would be your marketing mix. That is your 4 Ps. So that's your product, your place, your promotion, and your price. Let's talk about what that e-commerce marketing mix looks like. With product, you want to make sure that you are unique and different. We don't want to have the same product out there. With place, you want to make sure you have the right distribution channel set. You're selling online and in retail and a combination of both, and a consumer can get the product in any place that they want it. Then there's promotions. That's the ads. That's how we get the word out, the communication. And then there's the price. Nothing happens unless we price a product. So the 4 Ps, the marketing mix: product, place, promotion, and price. I also consider what I call the 5 Qs plus 1 here, which is the what, the who, the why, the where, the when, and the how. Think about what your product is, what your product brings to the consumer, who that target market is, who that consumer is. Why would they buy the product? Why is your product different than someone else's? Where are they going to get it, right? What channels? How are they going to get that product delivered to them? The logistics behind it. When will they buy the product? Is it a daily sale, a weekly sale, a seasonal sale? When will they make the purchase online? And how? How are they going to get this transaction completed? Now, if we're using an e-commerce site, it's going to happen online normally, either through an app on your phone, through the website, or in some cases, it could be at the retailer, right? At the retail store. So then you also have to think about the communication, the message that we get out there. Now remember, the consumer has a problem. We have a solution as the marketer. So the question is, how do we get in front of that consumer? Well, we get in front of that consumer with the content. I like to break content down into a pyramid with videos, with audio, with images, and text. Those are really the three main pieces of content. Videos come in all shapes and sizes. We can do reels, long form, short form type videos. Audio now is happening on a regular basis with AI now in the mix. There's going to be a lot of audio and text and talk to text type of opportunities out there with people searching by voice now. That's going to be a big part of where we move into the next phase of online searching. And then you have the photos. A photo is worth 1,000 words, right? It tells you a lot. It tells a story. And that's what we're trying to do here. Tell a story with our content. Remember, the content is valuable to us because that connects us to our consumer. So if you think about e-commerce marketing, it really is that marketing mix, the 4 Ps. You have to have that in your strategy. You have to think about the what, who, why, where, when, and how. That's really important. And you have to have good content that's targeted to your audience. All that will help you reach your audience, get those conversions, and turn them into what we call lifetime customers. And that's our goal: retention and conversions.